It's official and kind of breaking news at the time of making this video. Russia has officially announced that they will recognize Ukraine's separatist states of the Donetsk region and Luhansk region. This is massive news because there's been fighting going on since 2014, and these people have wanted to separate from Ukraine for a while now, but Russia, not fully indicating they wanted to accept these people and what they were doing, they now officially today are recognizing them as sovereign separate states. So what does this mean? This means a lot of things, okay? This means that Russia could technically, officially, go into those regions and protect their people. And that would maybe or may not be an invasion. Because to Russia, it's not an invasion if they're going to protect their people. We're not invading into Ukraine. They're a separate state. But on the other hand, Ukraine and the rest of the world is like, what are you doing? I mean, there's no legality. What is going on? But in the rules of war, the rules can be very odd, because who's to say those people did not want to be Russian this whole time? So right now, it's a very weird situation, but it is a strong indicator that Russia is willing to now risk it all, and, you know, saying that those are what those people are doing, sending artillery shells into Ukraine on random civilian populations. Russia is saying that's a-okay, those are our people now, by justifying them as sovereign separate states. So, what about the rest of Ukraine? They're still technically surrounded by Russian troops, and there's now more training exercises going on in Belarus to the northern portion of Ukraine. This pretty much absolutely means nothing now, because we gotta also remember what Russia is doing is not illegal, it's just very sketchy. So, right now, NATO being mad at them, the United States being mad at them, we can be mad at them all we want. Russia is allowed to train on their border as long as they do not go into Ukraine. What they're doing is totally legal. So, as of this video, Biden does want to have a meeting with Putin, and Putin said that's going to be okay, we can do that. At the same time, though, Biden is still kind of throwing some shots at Putin and saying, we will only have this meeting if you do not invade Ukraine. But it does look like Putin is absolutely not afraid of the United States if they are willing to make the decision to recognize these separatist states. So in the next coming weeks, we really need to pay attention how the world sees what happens, okay? Because this could mean a lot of things. This could mean an all-out war if Ukraine is going to step up and say, no, we are going to battle Russia. They are not going to stomp on us. Because if Ukraine just lets them on in, this shows that Ukraine is weak, and they really do need the backing of everybody to help them. And is the United States willing to risk the lives of soldiers because Russia wants to take over these two little states that mean nothing? These two states right here do not mean a lot. Ukraine is not losing a lot other than their pride, and pride kills people in war. So we shall see what happens. In my opinion, I think what's going to happen is Ukraine is going to allow Russia to fully annex and take the two separate eastern regions so that there is no all-out war. Because currently right now as well, both economies are not doing well. Both of the currencies are currently going down, and this has to do with the effects of this ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia. So again, we'll see what happens. I hope war does not break out. Hopefully there will be some diplomacy that happens along the way.